Big announcement today in the Trump trial proceedings. I'm Eliza Orlins, career public defender here in Manhattan for the last 14 years. So, as I'm sure most of you are already aware, because you know you'd be seeing the clips, cameras aren't allowed in the courtrooms in New York City. There are a lot of good reasons for that, which I can talk about in another video if folks are interested. But obviously, there's a huge interest in this particular trial, the Trump trial, and so the New York courts announced today that they are going to be publishing daily transcripts. Here's the announcement published today, April 22nd. With opening statements starting today in the historic trial of the people of the state of New York versus Donald J. Trump, Chief Administrative Judge Joseph Zayas, First Deputy Chief Administrative Judge Norman St. George, announced that trial transcripts will be available to the public on the court system website. Feel free to screenshot, and the link is right there. The court system is taking the novel step of posting daily transcripts of the trial proceedings on its public website, which falls in line with its landmark innovations to publish online the court's filings and decisions, as well as the case exhibits to ensure broad and continuous public access to this extraordinarily high-profile case. A certified transcript of each day's trial proceeding will be posted online and publicly available before the end of the next business day, with current law restricting the broadcasting of trial proceedings and courtroom space for public spectators very limited. The release of the daily transcripts on the court system's website is the best way to provide the public a direct view of the proceedings in this historic trial. The measure is in the interest of the public good and aligns with the court system's commitment to judicial transparency and its ongoing efforts to enhance public access to and understanding of the courts and justice system. This historic case, which has generated unparalleled public interest, calls for this historic step by the court system. They're announcing that they're doing trial transcripts, providing word-for-word account of the proceedings posted daily, giving the public access to a full and accurate court record. This will serve to enhance public understanding of the trial with minimum disruption to the court proceedings. Now let's talk about why this is a big deal. So in New York, because we don't have cameras in the courtroom, we rely on these court transcripts. So there are stenographers in the courtroom taking down every word that is said. And then you have to order the transcripts from the stenographers, and they charge per page, and they charge based on how fast you want the transcripts. So if you want next day transcripts or same day transcripts, we call them dailies, you could be being charged, I don't know, $6 to $7 a page. And so it would mean spending $1,300 for each news organization or whomever wants these to request them, and then to figure out who the court reporter was that day to get them and everything. And so I think it's a good idea that they are posting these transcripts publicly. And I hope that people will utilize the transcripts rather than just take the word for it from the reporters, the few reporters who do actually get to be in the courtroom. Just yesterday, I had an exchange online because I thought something that was said couldn't possibly be factually accurate because it just didn't comport with the law. So having direct transcripts rather than a reporter's interpretation of what is said or distillation of what is said is really important, and I think does increase transparency. And I'm looking forward to seeing those transcripts and going over parts of them with you. So be sure to be following along and like and follow for more. And leave questions in the comments if you have them.